Hey folks, Philip Hardy here with Magical Tripcations, your personal travel planner for your cruise. This video is to talk about some simple things to do prior to leaving your house before your cruise. That includes completing your check-in, which we talked about in another video, printing your e-documents, printing your luggage tags, and then either attaching those to your bags or putting them in a safe place so you have them for your bags once you arrive, say, at the airport in Orlando and you're then going to your cruise. Because I like to put on my luggage tags after I pick them up when I arrive to my destination at the airport, say Orlando or Seattle if you're going to Alaska. Um, but let's talk about the app. Let's switch over here to my phone. Um, and again, previously stated, once you go in, we talked about in another video, completing your check-in, which is this little check-in tab on the bottom right. You click on that. That will then take you to another screen where you will complete your travel information, select arrival time, and 24 hours before your departure date, you will get a health status question right here that you will click on where it says health status, and you complete, I think it's like 4 or 5 questions. Then once you complete that, you'll be all checked in for the cruise. When you get to the port and you're going through your boarding process, this is where you will also go to pick up your Sea Pass, which you will need when you do your check-in. You will click on View Sea Sail Pass, Set Sail Pass, and once you click on that, that will bring you up and that will give you your Sea Pass that you'll use at check-in. And that's it for the app at this point from a pre-check-in status. We'll go back to that here in a second. Right now we're going to go to the website, which can also be used to complete your check-in process too. I prefer to do it on the app. It's much easier, I think, than on the website, but you can do either one. On the website, this is where you're going to need to print your e-documents and your luggage tag. You will see that right here. You will see your reservation. This is your cruise reservation. And if you do so happen want to upgrade your room, we'll go back this real quick little rabbit trail. You can see this option right down here to upgrade your stateroom via the Royal Upbid. You could click on this bid status and you can try to upgrade your room via bid process. Pretty cool process. We can talk about that in another video. But right now we're going to talk about your e-cruise documents and your luggage tags. You will click on this View More Details. Under that you will see cruise documents and luggage tags. This is where you review and print those documents. As for example, you click on luggage tags. This will bring up download a PDF which has your luggage tag, which looks like this, which you will need to print at home for attaching to your bags. The other would be your cruise documents. You again, same scenario. You click on it, it brings you up a PDF, and this will give you your guest booklet. Lots of good information in this booklet. For example, your itinerary, what you have, what some things we can do prior to boarding, your online check-in, your travel summary and itinerary. These are the travel documents which you'll need. We talked about this before as well. Very important, have your passport. Other good information in here is this right here, board on the ship for your next cruise. If you really enjoy your cruise, you can do this. You don't have to fill out this form particularly. You can and then drop it off at the next cruise location on the ship, or you can use the app to do it. It's a great way to get a little savings on a reduced deposit for your room, as well as get up to $600 on board credit, as well as $600 off your next cruise. Some things to talk about, others good to know about what you can and cannot bring onto the ship. Very important. So now let's go back to the camera. And here we're going to talk about your boarding passes. So once you've, your luggage tags. Once you have printed them up, you'll get a sheet of paper like this. And here you're going to have to fold this per the instructions on here. I've already pre-folded one, so you'll know it's going to end up looking like this, to where you will fold it in half. You will write your name right where it states to write your name. Right up here, it'll say print your name under guest name right here. And then it'll say, you know, staple here, staple here, if you want to staple it. I prefer not to staple because it can rip. If you want to and you don't have luggage tag holders, which if you're a guest of ours you will, but you can take some clear packing tape and put 2 pieces of clear packing tape and kind of sandwich it together to make it stronger and stiffer. Fold it, staple it, but make sure you write your name on before you do that. If you are a guest of ours, you will get in the mail prior to your cruise a luggage tag holder like this. This you will use to do your luggage tags. And you'll fold it the same way, write your name and just slide it inside. And then you'll just secure this to your suitcase by unscrewing it and screwing it onto your bag. Like this, like that. Okay, so that's your luggage tags. Make sure you have those for each bag that you are checking at the port. For each guest. So if you have 2 guests, 2 bags, you'll need 2 luggage tags, and write each guest name on the tag. The next thing we're going to talk about is actually once you're on the ship and you've gone through boarding, and what's the next thing you want to do? First thing is do your Munster, your safety briefing information, and view that, and you'll go to your station, you'll check in. I do that first, get it done, get it out of the way, because the ship cannot leave until everybody on the ship has gone through the safety training. So we'll go to the app for that here. And down on the bottom, you'll see safety. Here you'll click on this. Once you're on the ship, actually, let me go back real quick. Once you're on the ship, connect to the ship's Wi-Fi. Very important, because that is what will trigger everything with inside your app. So it's free. There's no cost to the Wi-Fi to use it on the ship, because all you're doing is accessing the ship information. So downloading the daily planner, your cruise planner, all that information, what's happening on the ship will be on your app, as well as this safety information that you have to go through. So we'll go back to the phone. You'll click on that little safety icon right at the bottom, right in the here. You'll see, you may have to scroll over, and you'll see it, and it says safety, and you'll click on that. And here you'll find all of this information which you'll need to watch and view. You watch the videos, you view the information, and then once you get on the ship, you're going to see this location, your assembly station. For me, it is Deck 6, Fitness Center, Station A2. So once you've done all that, go directly to this station. So for me, I'm going to go up to Deck 6 at the Fitness Center, Station A2. I will go there with all of my guests. They will scan your CPAS and say that we completed the video training and watched all the information, and that will be done, and you're ready to go for your cruise. Your rooms will not be ready once you get on the ship unless you check in and board after 1 o'clock. Rooms should be ready about 1 o'clock, and then once you rooms are ready, you go straight to, you can go to your room. If you board the ship, say at 2, you can go straight to your room, and your room should be ready. Once you get to your room, up on the right hand corner, you'll see a name tag, or excuse me, your room number, and it will look like this. You will see your room number, and you will see a welcome aboard, which will have your key in it to your room, and your which is we call your CPAS. So let's go back to the camera, and let's give you, this is what it will look like. This will be your CPAS. This will be the card that you use and carry with you to around the ship to buy stuff. If you're getting drinks, to order drinks, such as a beer or something like that, or If you're buying something in the stores, you'll use this pass. You'll use it also when you go to, if you're on a cruise that has their Perfect Day at Coco Cay, you'll use this on the island to purchase food, merchandise, and so forth. Anywhere you go on the ship, you'll want to have this with you. Kids will use it to check into the kids clubs and so forth. Also on this card, you will see on here your dining information, as well as if you have any packages like a beverage package, that will be listed like here. So this one, for example, has a soda package. You can see that right there. You will also see, like as mentioned, your assembly station also on this card, which is right here. So if you are out and about in the ship and you have this with you, you can see if you need to go to that location first. Hopefully never have to use it. The other information has your stateroom number. You will notice it only has 3 digits or maybe 4. It doesn't include your floor number, so your deck number. So for example, ours was deck 7. So you will know that our deck, as you can see here, our room number is actually 7623, as you've seen right here. But on the key card, it says 623. So that's deck 7, room 623, and your total room number would be 7623. It also has your dining information. It's kind of mentioned that before. So let's take a look at that. That would be right down here where my thumb is, dining, and to tell you what deck is on and then what dining time you have. So for example, if you have dining at 7:45 p.m., you will see that listed there. This so happened to be, we did my time dining and we booked that once we got on the ship. So you'll see that on here. That's about it for this video. We'll do some more other videos about stuff on the ship, and if you're doing anything on going Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Otherwise, thank you so much. Enjoy your cruise. If you got any questions, always contact us here at Philip Hardy at Magical Tripcations.